Morning, Ledges. Well, I'll start out by saying that it looks a little bit thin on the ground this morning in terms of areas that I want to do business at, even though the market is actually in full swing on this Monday morning. The first thing I should draw your attention to is the gold, which, because of my habit of not leaving orders in overnight, I have missed. I will say once again that I have missed so many trades this month, and not just from not leaving in orders overnight, that it's had quite a considerable impact on my bottom line, and I will be looking at this when I do my month-end review in some detail. But you can see here that we do have a weekly bearish engulfing, and off of a really decent weekly level. You can see the inflection point, previous resistance back here that flipped to support in this area, and we closed through it the week prior to last, and then got slammed back down beneath it last week. And if you come and have a look on the 60-minute chart, you can see that we've got this key area of support here, and the support was broken here. The last low pre-breakdown was this candle here, and that also lines up perfectly with a 38% fib from high to low. So the plan was to come in here, sell this low with a stop just beyond the high, and then look for a considerable move to the downside. And you can see the market has turned off that area perfectly. The move has begun to the downside, and I'm not on board. So not the best start to the week from that perspective, but I'll point out that that is out there. There was a hammer on the day chart, and I do appreciate that. And so some of you might be thinking, well, should you really have been wanting to sell against a day bias like that? And you would be right to be aware of that and to possibly be concerned about that, but I do attach more significance to the higher time frames. So we do have the weekly trumping the daily, and at the same time we do of course have a really strong level. So I was prepared to crack it, but nonetheless that is now heading off. It is worth noting that silver is still hanging around these highs. Friday's candle being a bullish engulfing, and so if we do break this area, then we have to start thinking about a pullback and a possibility of getting long. I don't know if we're going to break. Certainly gold is suggesting that we won't, but you always want to keep glancing at this because it is a very good level and should offer a nice trade if we break. Other than that, like I say, there's not too much on. I mean, I've still got this level down here in the pound yen, but I mean, if you look at that in relation to ATR, it's a long way off. I still have the level below market in the pound dollar, and again, in relation to ATR, it's quite considerably past it. But again, these were the two areas that I was looking to do business. And other than that, I really am seeing nothing imminent that I want to do. And I know some of you will probably be thinking, well, what about this high? What about that low? I mean, I've had a good look through the charts, and I can't see anything other than what I've pointed out that I want to do right now. Obviously, if the market makes moves into different areas today, then tomorrow will be completely different. I apologise, it's a brief one, but it is what it is. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow for Tuesday's trades.